I am not a very brave person. If you looked at me, words that would come to your mind would probably not be strong, courageous, tough, daring, heroic, or gutsy. I'd probably seem more like someone who is timid, faint-hearted, fearful, weak, shy, bashful, mousy, skittish, daunted. Can you stop? What I'm trying to say is, I'm not the kind of guy you would expect to save the world when there's trouble.
Someone needs to slay the demon serpent, or else the planet will explode.
Yeah, good luck with that. Why am I like this, you ask? I wasn't asking. Well, I think it's because your boy is short. And when I was younger, I was very short. So short, in fact, that my PE teacher frequently used me as a human armrest. This made me feel very small and weak, as if I was just some tool meant to be used by others. So because of this deep-seated childhood trauma, I never did things that brave, strong, heroic people would do. I would just stay behind everyone on my team in dodgeball, or cower in a corner during a game of tag. I was the little kid that was expendable and easily eliminatable. Those were some big words. So I think you get the point. I did not do bold, gutsy, brave things. But one day, all of that changed for me. One day I did something so revolutionary for me, it may have changed my life forever. This is a story about the time I played in a paintball tournament. But before I tell you that story, I have to tell you about this. And no, it's not a sponsorship. Before I tell you about how I stopped being a wimp, I need to tell you about how I even got in this paintball tournament in the first place. You see, I was part of a sort of recreational group called Trail Life. Trail Life is like Boy Scouts, but Christian. It was formed when a bunch of Boy Scouts leaders left the organization, and they created a more Christ-centered boys activity group thing. Anyway, just like in Boy Scouts, in Trail Life you have to earn badges. And one of the badges we had to earn was the paintball badge. So one day, the troop leaders brought us to a paintball arena so we could play. We got all suited up with our gear and our cool outfits. The paintball manager guy told us all the rules, and then we entered the arena and started the first round. The boys and I were put in a team versus a bunch of big, scary adults. And those adults happened to be our dads. And they were not the kind of guys who were like,
"Oh, we're gonna let our children beat us because we want them to feel good about themselves and stuff."
no, these guys meant business. The name of the game was Capture the Flag. And those adults fought like they did in the stories they told us when we were being lazy.
Ugh, you're still playing on that device? In my day, I fought in a grueling war with blood and guns and blood.
The dads were the ones protecting the flag, and our team was the one trying to raise it up. And it was no easy task.
Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
They're everywhere. They're coming from everywhere.
Don't lose hope now. Remember what we're fighting for. We're gonna win this overly dramatized battle and capture that flag.
No. Unspecified soldier, no. I'm dying. I couldn't do it. You did a good job, unspecified individual. Don't be too worried about me. This isn't blood, it's just red paint. Can you grant a dying man's last request? Of course, anything. Subscribe to Kid Tunes. The battle was intense. Paintballs flew by our ears as we tried to get closer to the flagpole. I watched as my comrades around me were dropping like flies. Soon the only ones left were me and one of my friends. We were hiding in a watchtower, planning our next move. My friend decided to go try and capture the flag while I covered him. As I watched him get closer and closer to the flag, I saw an opponent. I tried to stop him, but I wasn't fast enough. Now, I was the only one on my team left, alone, in the middle of the battlefield. I couldn't believe I was really the only one left. I mean, what could I do? I couldn't run out there and capture the flag surrounded by tons of ops. But then I looked to the side and I saw my metaphorically dead teammates. And I heard one of them say the 4 words, "You got this, Gideon." And when I heard those words while I was perched on top of the watchtower, it unlocked something inside me. True courage. Usually I relied on everyone else to do the winning for me. But no longer. I would not give up. If I was going to go down, I was going to go down honorably. I would either win or metaphorically die trying. So I dashed down the watchtower. I ran as fast as I could to the flagpole, ignoring all the paintballs that were flying around me. And then I yanked on the rope as hard as I could. I raised the flag as fast as possible. And I did it! I had won the game for my team! As far as I knew, I had never done anything like that before. My teammates were ecstatic. They congratulated me, and I felt amazing. So, what did we learn from this? Well, I guess I can be pretty courageous after all. And you can too. You just need to
Believe in yourself.
I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. And you know what? Maybe I will slay that demon serpent. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story of how I stopped being a little scaredy cat. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, because this took super long to make. I don't know when this is going to come out, probably after Christmas, so Merry late Christmas and happy holidays to everyone. I'll see y'all later.